We have a huge short open for those stocks. Let me just dive back down. AVCT 32% down, ATER 37% down, GSUN 15% down, and then PRTY and AVYA. We're going to discuss what's going to happen for those stocks because one of them have a reverse split. Everybody knows when we have a reverse split for some stock, there's a huge volatility. So let's get right to it and start with AVCT because the price jumped, then it went down again. You know why? Because we discussed in our live streaming on Friday around 8 p.m. CET. So if you have a question for me regarding stock, where you buy, where you sell, you can actually send it to me on the live chat and we cover it together. So here you see we have two rejection area for AVCT and the price went down because we have a test around our AMA and then dived back around 0.16 cent. A lot of you tell me why the price going down and some of you still holding even though we discuss taking profit around the 0.40 cents. So the name of the game for those kind of stocks, when the price jump 100% or 50%, you have to take a profit, okay? Don't just stay in. For a lot of people to say on YouTube, the mega squeeze, we're gonna have the $1. Come on. Before the $1, there's a huge volatility for those stocks going up like wave, up and down, up and down. So you have to take your profit on those ups. So if you just take profit here 100% and again here, you could actually load up now. This is the perfect scenario. You be happy that the price go down, and that's why we discussed in the pre-market update for a lot of stocks that have a potential to jump, and even my squeeze watch list that we do daily on our Patreon to discuss where you take profit and where you enter. This is the most important thing you know in day trading or swing trading those volatile stocks. So what's the game plan for AVCT is pretty clear for me. Now we have reverse split. Guess what? Tomorrow 3rd of October, 1:15. So the price, you're gonna have $3 for tomorrow. So whatever price you have now, 0.20 cent, you're gonna see it $3, but you'll not be up like almost 500% or 300%. You have more share after the reverse split. That's it. The value of the share would be the same, so you'll not be up 300%. However, this is a lot of stock do reverse split just to be over the $1. Everybody knows that you have to be over the $1. This is one of the main things in order to be listed on the Nasdaq. So just from our chart here, before even the reverse split, the 0.16 is our support. We need to have accumulation. Then we have to have a retest around the 0.24 cents. So after the reverse split, we're gonna have different price action. So we're never gonna talk about the 16 cents. We're gonna talk about maybe the $2.50 and now 0.20 cents will be the $3. So we're gonna do update for that and where's the price will have a jump. For now, the 0.24 is our breakout zone because we already have this breakout here. And the bottom is the 0.16. If we have a hold up above the 0.1624 for the coming days and weeks for AVCT, just make sure that the price is accumulating now and be ready to hunt for another explosion for AVCT. Next one, we have ATER jump 37% down. You know why? Because we didn't hold above the $2.22 and the price went down like crazy. As we said before, this ascending line is have a potential reversal area for ATR like so many times. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, you name it. So many times we bounce from, but the price gave up the moment that we got rejected around this AMA and the price went down. Now we have a psychological level for ATR to hold, which is above the $1. We discussed in our live streaming that we're gonna have a test and rejection around the $1.44, but we didn't even go there because the short open for ATR. That's why we have a wick and the price will close around the $1.25. Let me just check. $1.20. The lowest price that we went for ATR last Friday, $1.20. This is near psychological price above the $1. So what's the game plan? I will not buy the dip for ATR now. A lot of panic selling open for ATR after we have this gap. So I'll wait until we overcome the $1.44 for sign of strength to fill the gap and take our profit around the $1.88. Otherwise, it will be risky because here psychological level again above the $1. If we don't hold, we might have another gap. So just watch out. Next up, we have GSUN. So GSUN went down 15%. Yeah, light volume around the 470k. So I don't like the volatility. I was about to trade this stock, but I saw the volume is really low, so I didn't suggest to anybody to buy the dip for this one, even though we are testing an important level of ascending line. You see how beautiful it is. We have two bounce before in 2020, yeah, twice around June and August, and now in October. So what's the name of the game now? We need to hold the next week above this ascending line. Otherwise, if we break it, the bottom should be here around the 2050. If we held, perfect. It means the price will consolidate. Then the sign for squeeze for GSUN, the moment that we overcome the 42, we have huge volatility. Guess what? We're gonna get nearing the $100. Imagine now is around the $27. I know you calculate how much percentage is almost 100%. So that's why I will not suggest buying here around this area, because this is undecided phase. So we want to enter when we have the market maker well buying. So here is might hold but get rejected around our AMA around the 31, then boom, break. So yeah, you might buy here. Is a bit risky, but there is a good strategy here if you want to buy the dip, but we have to get out if we don't hold this ascending line. So this is another strategy. The best strategy is breaking this level, because this will be volatile. Take your profit pretty quick and get out in the same day around the $70. So this will be a good strategy. PRTY 1.25% down. You know why we went down? Because we didn't hold the $1.70. The price went down. The trade is really clear for PRTY, is heading toward the $1.47. For my opinion, this support should hold, because if we didn't hold this support, is mean we don't have any chance to retest the $1.70 and squeeze again. This is mean the short went heavily for PRTY, and we're not gonna have a reversal anytime soon, and the price will go down around the $1, $1.30, and around above the $1. So I don't suggest to buy unless we hold above the $1.47 for the next week. If we accumulate here, perfect. This means we're gonna have a test for the $1.70, then the $1.90, then the $2.18, and another squeeze area until the $3.60 and the $4. So this would be an interesting play for us. That's why I put a notification around the bottom, $1.47, and the ignition for another squeeze is over the $1.70. Lastly, we have AVYA. Okay, so what's going on? We have a bit of test and a fake out. Huge wick and a 4-hour candle. You see, we don't have a green candle over the $1.62. That's why the price closed below the $1.62, around the $1.57. So what we should expect, we have a support should hold for the next week is above the $1.21. We have a huge wick, you see here, and the price went up. Let me just check how much we went up from nearing this support. Yeah, we went 30% up. Imagine when we got near this support. So this is a good reaction to see whatever price get near our support and have a wick. Perfect. This means we hit our price value for the stock, and this is good indication for a lot of people having buying limit order. Next week we're gonna have a huge volatility the moment that we close above this resistance, the mini resistance, of course, not the main resistance. The main resistance is the $2.22. If we break it, boom, the $2.95, then the $3.96 will be the profit taken for AVYA. Remember, always take a profit on the way. Don't listen to other YouTubers or other people who just have a rounded number around. Okay, AVYA will go to $10, $15, and you just dream that the price will go there. No, take profit on this technical area. Get out. Be ready to hunt around the next bottom and support when we test it. You maximize your gain and you protect your profit on the way. Whatever happened to the market, crash, a new bill, a new regulation, you don't care because you just get in and get out. Okay, exception for the rules for stocks like blue chip company. If you want to invest in the future and just average down and you don't want day trade, there's another strategy for them. We can actually average down for those stocks. However, high volatile stocks, just remember, never average down on them because they're really volatile. We can actually go 100% down or up. What the trick is, the trick, enter with the market maker, take our profit with the market maker. When the short seller come in, don't fight them. Simple but hard to do. That's why we have a strategy here on our YouTube and our Patreon and Discord. So like the video if you gain any knowledge from it. If you don't, dislike it. Do whatever you want. We are actually living in the free place here on YouTube. So without further ado, hopefully have a nice weekend and see you in the next update.